I'm using GarageBand for all my garage fans. Dragging your stuff up in the garbage can for all my stands. I will stay up and be real, no be real from mouths to most. I think I'm the best like I was the man. Jumping from coast to coast on YouTube like every chance I get. I can't quit. Gotta grind, try to maintain it. Trying these lines just like a zip. I always come well equipped. I'll pick you up if you need a lift. Come laugh at me. Was a buck 50, but I'm meeting now. Just on the breeze, hitting you with a pound like you was a cake out of value. Got my power in my little hands. I'm like I'm a ghost now. Trying to stay on the side of the Lord, so evil I rebuke you. No matter how you see it, I'm not too. Nah, fool don't work for God. All y'all animals and quite odd.
Ah, so first off, what up? What up? It's your boy with the go-to smile, Young Rich here. And today, yes, today we have a age restricted. No, but I just want to talk to you guys real quick because I feel like my views aren't getting to you guys anymore. Instead of being like they were, I was getting 20, 30 maybe views at a time. And I feel like my last couple videos, they haven't done as well. I don't know if you guys don't want to see the gameplays. I don't know if you guys don't want to see that type of stuff. But if I decide to bring you something, the support does help, does and will help. You know what I mean? So, alright, that's out the way. We can get into the real topic of the video. And before you do that, please like, share, and comment on the video and follow all my social media platforms down below. But I do appreciate and love you guys because I feel like it is what it is. And please hit that bell notification. It helps out the channel a whole heck of a lot. So please, Hawk, smash that like button. Know what I mean? Just Hawk, smash that like button. I don't know. But yeah, as far as that goes, ever, have you guys ever, ever been so desperate for something that you almost that you scammed an old lady? I love it. No, wait. Hold up. Now let me explain. Let me explain for a minute. Let me explain for a minute because
Fool this man!
let me explain. Explain. Um, I was we were actually 13, 14 at the time, maybe 12, but we were really young, and we wanted this WWE game, WWE 2K. No, not WWE 2K, but WWE 2006, the '06. It came out in '05, but it was you know how these sports games do. They always go number up. They always go number up, but the year after instead of being the year of. Yeah, well, we went to GameStop one day and they didn't want to give us the game, and I'm looking like, what is what what are you doing? What are you doing here? You know what I mean? Because I was looking because I was like, hmm, what are you doing here? Mind you, we were 12. We were 12 years old. Me and my homie, me and my homie, Skrilla. You'll probably meet them because I'm probably gonna start doing getting these people on my channels. You know what I mean, to explain stories as well. Um, cause I do like reminiscing, and I feel like they'll be more organic if I reminisce with somebody instead of just being by myself. You know what I mean? So that's coming pretty soon as well, and yeah, as far as that goes, I'm gonna come up and I'm be like, yeah. But yeah, as far as this goes, but yeah, we let the store deject it. We were like, we gotta get that game somehow. And Skrilla says we gotta get that game somehow. And I'm like, bro, ain't no way you gonna get that game. Ain't nobody actually act like they're our elder and get this game. So he starts going up to people, asking them, can he get this game? And he sees the old lady. I remember she was crouched over on the railing. She was hanging off the railing a little bit because she was getting something. She was getting some out of her purse. I remember that. But yeah, immediately, immediately he starts saying this sob story and you don't want us to get in trouble. He starts going up to people, asking them, can he get this game? And he sees the old lady. I remember she was crouched over on the railing. She was hanging off the railing a little bit because she was getting something. She was getting some out of her purse. I remember that. But yeah, immediately, immediately he starts saying this sob story and you don't want us to get in trouble. You don't want us to do all this and do that and that and blah 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 and such and we need this game and it's detrimental to us. All you want to do is play a game, and he starts crying. He starts fake crying. I'm like, he's saying, please, man, please help us out. And eventually he does, and she does. She eventually helps us out, and I'm like, the whole time I'm sitting there like, bro, I can't believe that worked. I'm like, man, I can't believe that worked, bro. And he's just like, man, I told you, bro. Man, I told you. Imagine how we sounded when we were young. We were 12 years old. Imagine how we sounded like little chipmunks. But that's a visual that I cannot get out of my head now. What, Simon? What, Theodore? I can't get that visual out of my head now, bro. But yeah, it's just funny. It's weird. And I need to because she thought that they were gonna allow us to get the game, but then she said she's like, but they came back to the car about the game. And I asked them where the game was, and they explained to me that you wouldn't let them get it. So I'm here with them now. So eventually they let us get the game. But woo, that story. I remember too. I remember specifically. Specifically that we had roller bikes up there. So we had roller bikes all the way back as well. Roller bikes everywhere. I remember the time we rode our bikes to Walmart. I remember the time we rode. Instead of catching the bus, we rode our bikes to Walmart. That was okay. That's another story for another time. But yeah, and if you like anything about this story, but the moral of this story is, if you can't get something, scam. No, 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 don't, do not do that. Do not do that. If you can't get something, But I will say luck was on our side that day, and I appreciate it. If you're still alive, Ole, I appreciate you. I appreciate the heck out of you. You loyal. You special. Occasion. Smash it. But yeah, and anyway, alright, y'all. I'm gone.